Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy. Welcome to Game Day Gospel. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you guys for real, man. We had a really good weekend of soccer. We love the games that were played today. A lot of big time games right before the international break. So a couple of weeks off. So I think a lot happened this weekend that I want to talk about. We spoke about Man U and Scott Bazamane Scott Bazamane. We talked about that yesterday, so I won't start off on them because a couple of things I want to just check in and discuss with them. But let's talk about the game of the week. The game of the week this week was Man City versus Arsenal. Man, Arsenal won 1-0. Got the 3 points. Nice little cute little dub, cute little victory. So big ups to them for that. It appears that 3 points was not for everyone this week. As certain people, got a complete result this weekend. We didn't have to settle for a draw. You feel me? We were able to get a dub along with Arsenal this weekend. So respect to them for getting that victory. Like I said a couple of days ago, this John was mostly about confidence. Man City was obviously not 100%. That wasn't their A team out there, but so Arsenal had no excuse not to win. Saka didn't play. Martinelli came through in the second half to play, and he ultimately got hit the shot to gain the victory off a deflection. But he was the one. Like, Martinelli's a cold player, bro. I like him, man. I like his game. I like his aggressiveness. I like his game a lot, bro. Him and Odegaard are the two guys that I wish we could just pluck and put onto United, because they're some good players, man. Even though Odegaard doesn't step up in big games, but he's a good player, man. He's a good player. Martinelli, though, is always in the midst and always doing what he has to do. So big ups to them for that victory. I mean, it was a cute game, a cute dub. Like, I missed the game live, obviously. I was in the house of God, but when I watched the game, it was dead, bro. Like, it wasn't anything crazy. Like, I watched the game, I was like, oh, it's cool. Like, everything went down, but it was no flow. It was kind of sluggish. I didn't like it, man. I didn't like the game. I didn't like the game. Both teams didn't play well, in my opinion, for such a big game. No flow to it. No, I don't know. Like, if you think about it, how many big time shots on goals there were? How many big time near misses that we had? Like, there weren't many. So, we sit here and watch the game and we say all that, but it was decent. But nonetheless, Arsenal defeated a hobbled Man City off a deflected goal. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Yo, I feel like when it comes to Man City and Arsenal, Pep versus Arteta, it's like Pep don't really respect them guys that much. You see, they got a term out here we use in Philly called like young bull. A young bull is like, that's my son. You know what I mean? That's my little mentee. That's my junior. Somebody who's trying to be like me, and he's gonna do well, but he'll never get past the master. You know what I'm saying? Or he'll never talk out of line because there's levels to this. I feel like that's the same way Man City views Arsenal. Last year, we saw that when it came to the title race, where they were like, okay, we're going to try some things out, figure some things out. And then after we put our feet down, it's a wrap. That's what happened. Oh, they're in first place for 200 and something days, but they ain't going to win it. Once we play for real, we're going to win a title. I feel like that there is some type of like lack of respect. And I think that this game today helped out. I don't know if Man City tried their best, because if they were playing someone like Liverpool or playing Man U or someone along those lines, they probably would have put up better effort or tried harder. I don't think they tried that hard because they don't view Arsenal as a threat. That's just the vibe I get from where I sit. No disrespect to Arsenal, but I just don't think that they respect them guys like that and take these guys seriously. I don't think Pep would ever would think that Arteta will surpass him. That's his young bull. That's his little, that's my kid. That's my son, man. He, like my son Noah, like he does things well, like in video games or we play basketball or soccer or whatever, but he's still my son. Like I won't show him all my tricks. He'll be able to improve, but once I put my foot down, then it's a wrap. I think it's the same thing with Man City and Arsenal. Maybe when it comes to Liverpool, they take them more seriously. Man U is a rival, so it's beef inherently. But I don't think they take them seriously. But it's a good win. Man City was depleted. Arsenal was depleted. Saka didn't play. I think Rodri being out was a big deal. I mean, I don't think it was a coincidence the fact that the last 2 or 3 games he's been out, they lost. He is a huge part of their team. So again, it's not to temper their victory, but also let's keep things in perspective. The same energy I gave Man U yesterday, though we celebrate the Scott McTominay goals and the 2-1 3 points, but we also have to realize like there's levels to this. So the victory is not reflective of how good we are. So Arsenal's gotten better because they probably would have drew this game or lost this game last year. They actually fought. They actually, have a little bit of just like resilience and fight, which is dope, man. Which is good to see out those guys. And am I happy they won? Hell no, I ain't happy they won. I can't stand those guys. But ultimately, they did win. They got their 3 points, second in the league behind the Spurs, and we'll see what happens. I still don't think it's fixed. A couple of negatives for them. I don't get their midfield. Partey came in at the end, and I think he was the guy who kicked. He passed the ball along to Havertz, and Havertz passed the ball to Martinelli for the game-winning goal. So, how yesterday I mentioned why they're trying to force a midfield of Bruno and Mount. It's the same thing with Partey and Declan Rice. I think Partey for a good portion of the year was the best CDM in the EPL, and trying to force Declan Rice into that doesn't make any sense to me. They played him today, and they started him today on the left side, I believe, where Havertz was starting. I think that was Xhaka's old spot. They started him kind of further up the pitch. I don't know. I don't think that's his best spot. He didn't play that bad today, but I don't think it fits, man. I don't think it fits. So I just wait, and that is going to rear its ugly head. The same way Man U is trying to force things with Mount. It's the same thing that Arsenal's doing, trying to force things with Declan Rice. So, and that $100 million tag is not for nice performances. You got to put up numbers, bro, because they're going to eventually look at your stats. They don't care about tackles won. Don't care about hockey assists. They want to see stats. So that's the thing. Also, I didn't realize that Arsenal signed David De Gea as their keeper, because that a couple of really little sticky situations with the ball back there, huh? A couple of passes, little passes back there. Might as well start Ramsdale the way that was moving up. I don't know. listen, ain't my squad. I don't care, but Raya looked really shaky back there, moving like David De Gea with the passes almost caused a goal or two. So we'll see how that works, because now then what if he can't handle the rock, then what's the point in taking on Ramsdale? They pulled the Man U and used a guy who they think could play the way they want to play. And if he can't do that, then what's his purpose on the team? Put Ramsdale back in. Was it the pressure that got to him? Like what was the issue? So yeah. So it was cool. It's cool to see him back there. He's an issue. On the Man City side, let's calm down. Someone said this earlier. So I hope all this Haaland GOAT talk, Haaland being the better than Mbappe talk, could we dead that? I don't think Haaland better than Kane. No, because in a game of that, see, this is my thing. Haaland is too dependent on people to get him the ball in the right spots to score. If he's not scoring, if he's not bullying people, he's not making an impact. Yo, Saliba had him on smash. I think it was Saliba, right? Saliba had him on smash. He couldn't do anything. He had very minimal touches. If he's not getting proper service into the box, he's not scoring. He can't create his own shot. It's not to underestimate what he does, saying that's not important, or it's a skill to be able to bully and find his way through the box and boom, score. But to be considered in a GOAT conversation, to be in the same breath as Mbappe, you gotta be able to do a lot more than wait for proper service. You can't allow Saliba to put you on smash and have you under manners like this today. So all this GOAT talk, yes, he makes good numbers, records, blah, blah, blah. But let's calm down, bro. Let's calm down. Like he has a lot of people to leap over to talk about him being in a GOAT conversation. Is he better than Lewandowski? Is he? I said he's not better than Kane. Definitely not better than Kelly. Is he better than those guys? As a matter of fact, this might be a bit controversial. I don't think he's the best young player on Man City. If you ask me right now, if I would have Haaland or Julian Alvarez, I'm taking Alvarez. I'm a fan of Alvarez, bro. He does a lot more on the pitch, a lot more skill, creates his own shot. I think he leads the team in assists. I think has 3 assists on the year. I'll take Alvarez over Haaland, bro. If you ask me right now, who would I take? Who would I put on my squad? I gotta pick one young player off of Man City. I'm picking Alvarez, bro. He's levels, bro. And he's young, bro. He's creating his shot. He's getting people involved. He's doing what he has to do. Haaland's just waiting for service, waiting for the guys to give him the pass. Like he can't sit there and just take a game on by himself. Like, yo, give me the ball, I'll make something happen. He don't have that. And it's not to say he's a bad player. Don't. But I'm also saying, let's calm down. Because today, I didn't realize he played. I thought he was injured. I didn't realize he was out on the pitch today. I didn't hear his name at all. Saliba had him on smash. Smash, bro. Had him on smizzy. Sat there like, yo, are you even here? Bro. Ever sit there and play pro clubs with somebody and they're mad quiet in the chat? Like, are you even in the chat? That's what we're saying about Haaland. Are you even in the chat, bro? I don't hear you. So yes, all that talk, all that chat, Mbappe. Y'all wild. Y'all stupid, bro. People just get captive in the moment. You see a guy put up numbers in a great season and they start talking reckless, bro. If I ever hear that again, bro, I'm reporting you. If I ever see Haaland and Mbappe, I'm reporting you, bro. Cats just want to say dumb stuff. They don't watch the game. They want to see stats and talk about this guy's one of the greatest. Please calm down, bro. Quiet, bro. Quiet, bro. Like a dunce in the corner. Quiet, bro. In a big game. So that was a good game. I mean, a good test. Not a good game. The game was dead to me. Not much happened, but it was a good test for Arsenal. I think they passed the test. I think they got a dub. Ugly or not, they got to win. So we'll see. I still don't think they're going anywhere or doing too much noise in the EPL and beyond. But I think that it's a good confidence booster and a good statement. That's what it is. It's a good statement victory for these guys. Liverpool played Brighton 2-2. I was surprised. I thought they were down 1-0. And then Salah scored back-to-back goals. I thought it was a wrap to open the floodgates, but everything got balanced out. Brighton's a decent squad, man. I like how they play. Great system. When they lost Harry Potter as their coach, I thought they were done with this guy. What's his name? Zaza, whatever his name is. This guy came in and created a system, actually playing better than before. So, they're fighting for Newcastle as one of the top 6 contenders each year. So, good game, good flow. Same thing. I caught most of it afterwards. And it was a good flow and a good game. Again, I don't think they're gonna be up there that way. The pool is good. They're gonna be fine. I just can't. I think I want to see how it goes when they play. Man City. I think Man City is everybody's litmus test. I don't want to see Man City. I know what my team is, bro. I don't want to see them guys. We see them in three weeks. I don't want to see those guys. But Liverpool's out there, and I want to see. I want to see how that goes. I want to see what they do. In 2 weeks they play Everton. That should be. I mean, Everton playing a little better, but then they play Forest at Anfield. You know, they're getting a chance to really right their ship. I guess you put it that way. Get a chance to play some games to figure things out. November 25th, they play Man City. That's probably it's gonna be a big game. Might be the game of the year. Cause folks should be back healthy. That's gonna be a big game. It's gonna be a big weekend. So we'll see. I think they're figuring things out. They're done crying all week about a damn freaking missed call. Salah, bro. He's consistent. I think once they figure out, I think what teams are doing now is trying to figure out lineups in certain instances, what works. Some changes. There are a lot of changes too that happen over there, so they're trying to see what works, and that should be interesting to see how it ends. But I still think it's Liverpool. Everybody else, I think Arsenal's the third best team right now in my opinion, the third best team in the EPL. I don't trust the Spurs, bro. It's cool what they're doing, but I just don't believe them as of yet. Respectfully, I just don't. I don't know. I just, but they also have some magic. How they sat there and they were able to win against the Pool last week. That was controversial. Yesterday they lost Basuma early for 2 yellow cards, and yet they found a way to when they have that, you know, je ne sais quoi, je ne sais quoi, however they call that thing in France, the thing where they just find a way to win. I don't know if this could carry them to a title, but I think that it's cool. It's they have something. So we'll see. We'll see what happen. We'll see what goes on. We'll take it from there. The boys over at Old Trafford, same old man. Like I said yesterday, those 2 goals was the worst thing that could happen to us, because now it glosses over the fact that we have so many cracks and holes in that team. We played horribly against Brentford. Bum behind Brentford. Struggled, bro. Casemiro got taken off at halftime. Amrabat. Yo, I don't know, man. He played it next to Ericsson, bro. You know what's crazy? You know who I miss in our starting lineup, bro? And it's crazy I'm even saying this. McFred, bro. Our McFred midfield was a solid midfield. It was much better than what's out there. And as a matter of fact, I want to say they covered a lot of our mistakes. They made Bruno look good and covered a lot of our mistakes, bro. I miss that midfield, bro. And having those guys, McFred used to clown those guys. Ronald McFred. But ultimately they were solid players, man. They weren't flair guys. Because the thing with Man United, what style do we have? We have no style of play. I saw someone put this week, it's like amateurish, bro. Like this guy picks names out of hats and just closes his eyes and plays darts and put them anywhere on the pitch. He has no idea what he's doing, bro. No idea what the heck he's doing, bro. And he sit there running victory laps. You got if you watch the replay, you see cats like Delot laying on a pitch, passing out after a win versus Brentford, bro. You got Delos sitting there like falling on the ground after McTominay's goal. Are you guys kidding me, bro? Brentford. So we're gonna see. It's a lot of work to be done. A lot of changes have to be made, because this ain't it. This is not it. And people who are waiting for Glazers to be out, waiting for the Arabs to come and take over, bro. We ain't got time for that, bro. We got issues. We got problems. We got things we gotta fix now. And it starts with the coach, bro. You know how I feel about the coach. I don't think he's the guy, man. We have 2 weeks off. We'll see what happens, man. Like, watching the games today shows me how much work we have to do. Even that dead Man City Arsenal game with their backup players looked a lot better than what we had, bro. So now what, bro? Now what? What am I gonna do with my life, bro? Like how am I gonna live in a world where Arsenal's doing well, Liverpool's doing well, Spurs, Chelsea showed some life. You see what happens? What pisses me off about Man U fans and Man U in general? Look at the Spurs. The dude had one transfer window, changed the team up. This bald-headed bimbo of a guy had what 3 transfer windows? A lot of the guys who were here were his guys. He agreed to. A lot of the guys he had, they have talent. True, Varane, Casemiro, those guys are older, bro. But they have talent. they have a level of thing that they're able to produce. They a level of skill they're able to produce that they're not producing. I heard that Casemiro was pissed off. I heard Casemiro and Rashford were vexed yesterday after the game. Didn't celebrate with the team because I guess Casemiro feels some kind of way because he got subbed off, bro. Saying that it's not his fault. And this is what's going on. But what are we gonna do? So let me know what you think, man. Great. Couple of games, great. Just any EPL weekend's a good weekend. Now it's a couple of dead 2 weeks for international stuff, but it was good to have some games and to talk about. Let me know what you think about your team. Who's in your top 4? Who's the best young player in the EPL? Am I crazy about this Mbappe versus Haaland versus Alvarez talk? So we'll see. Thank you for listening, man. I appreciate you guys, man, for all the love, all the comments, all the shares. Let's keep getting this word out, man. Because if I'm rich, we all rich. Take care, man. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Peace.